Hey guys, welcome back. For those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Hope to earn your subscription. Today we got a whole bunch of Lynx stuff to go set, so I'm hoping for some great success today. I already know that we've made 2 catches, and it was on 2 of my areas that I got to drive past coming to the cabin, but I didn't have no cable cutters last night when I came in, so they're still in the snare. So we'll be going to grab them ones, but we still have a pile to check, and we'll start right behind me. And I think there's probably 10 sets in here, and we'll go have a look. First snare's right down there. Got quite a bit of snow, good fresh foot. And then here I got a 330 set too. Oh. Two of them there. One right up in there. Another one there. Not much action in here. Whoa. What did we have? What's going on here? We caught a coyote. Okay, caught a coyote. One of our Lynx sets. Of all the animals I don't want to catch, I'm catching the most of. That one looks good. I used to have one up in there. Old seismic line goes in there. I never did notice it though, because there was no snow. Well, we'll grab this coyote. We'll carry on down to the next sets. Well, you guys should recognize this one. This spot, I just did a video setting up that Lynx cubby in here. It's probably a couple weeks ago. That I had a Lynx in here. And he didn't go. He came up to the cubby, checked it out, and that was it. Oh, them set of tracks go right there, but then they turn at my snare. I see there's a bunch of branches knocked down from the snow. Have to fix that. And then that same time that the Lynx was here, there was a fissure here. This could be some Lynx tracks. Moment of truth. Snares knocked down. I need to put some more bait in here. But yeah, there was a set of fisher tracks in here. He'd been all over the place. Looked like he was sniffing and smelling, trying to figure out where he was going or what was going on. And he came back to about here. So he was about 10 feet away from the set. I was going to come back and throw another box back over in the bush a little ways, but never made her. Well, we'll carry on. Got lots more to check. This here is one of my little drive-by link spots. I have 2 pens in here, but there's lots of random snares just along the edge. Like down in that opening, that one little spruce tree, there's a snare on it, and then right in that opening, right in there, there's a snare. And then they were walking on the creek down here, so I got a snare down there on a drag pole on a leaner. Probably too much snow now though for that. And then just any one of these little openings in here. Has snares at them. This area is pretty good for the lynx, but it all depends on the year too. There's the lynx tracks right there. And I got a pen right in there. I'll go check it out. There's one snare right there at the entrance coming into this area. And then one more snare there. And then there's a little pen right in here. Not much action, anything going on in here. One last lynx pen in here. Got one snare right here on the trail as you're coming in. Have to fix that on my way out. Yeah, I don't know, earlier here, start of December, there was lynx tracks all over in here. She's gone quiet. There's this pen here and has 4 openings. 2, 3, number 4. Got a CD here. Yeah, here's the old creek right here. Earlier they were walking right down there on the creek. They had actually a pretty good trail. But that's the way she goes. Still got lots more to go check. See you guys at the next ones. Well, here's the next spot here. It's just off of the edge of the road. There's a big opening over there. And then over to this side over here is a big lease. So we got just a funnel of dark timber right here. So I loaded it up pretty good. It's got a 330 set in here too. And probably, I think there's a dozen snares in here. One of them areas that look pretty promising. Coyote tracks. Also rabbit tracks. Well, that snare's been bumped down. That snare's still looking good. That snare looks good. 330 set. Some beaver meat in there. Something's gone on here. Oh, a deer knocked this over. Yeah, he messed my stuff up there. And there's a snare there. One more there. One more right here that's knocked down. Snow's kind of making a mess of things, but we'll head down the road to the next spot. Maybe there's better luck there. I should remember this one is on that creek. I have that 330 stump set and Lynx pen and a couple Martin and Fisher's boxes. Three snares, not much going on. Fisher box down there, nothing in it. Go over here. The old stump set still sitting here. Lots of bait in it. And this box back here, I don't know. It's still set. Be pulling these out of here soon anyways. Well, we'll head down to the area I call the swimming hole. And I do know I have a lynx and a snare there. So we'll go down there and have a look and pull that one lynx. And then we have 2 more areas to go check out. See you over at the swimming hole. Well, we're down here at my swimming hole area. Right in there. That's where I caught that cougar last year. And I see a set of lynx tracks coming out of there. I'm sure that's the one that's over here. And I was here last night, checked these snares. This is on the way to the cabin. And I noticed that the snare was not here. So I'm like looking last night, and I'm like, I could see a disturbance, but I couldn't see that there was anything here. I just thought, I don't know, something got caught, broke the snare, and got away. And I walked right up in here, and I couldn't see nothing or figure it out. And I looked over here, and it did have a bunch of snow. I kicked some of the snow off. There's a lynx. And then right back in there is that little cubby that I got. So yeah, this whole area, I went, checked all the snares. There's nothing here besides this spot here. So I'll get this guy pulled out and we'll have a look at him. That's a nice lynx, this one. Froze right up. He's got some pretty nice fur on him. Let's get him up here and we'll have a good look at him. Well, here he is. He's got some pretty nice fur. A little bit brown. He's a big cat though. Perfect catch on him. He was caught in that cold spell, I'd have to say. His nose looks all freezer burnt. Well, let's head on down the road, and I know there's one more lynx waiting for us, and there's still another 20 sets to check. So see you at the next spot. Well, we're coming up to another set here. I actually had a video of this set earlier from, maybe it was last year. Called it Cannibalistic Cat. So I caught a lynx here, and the other lynx had eaten it. It's pretty quiet in here. Along with that cubby there, I have a 330 stump set here. But we'll go back. I got one fisher box over here. And across the way I have another, one more 330 set with a couple snares. I ain't seen any lynx tracks anywhere. The only fresh tracks I've seen today is deer tracks and coyote tracks. Speak of the devil, there's the coyote tracks, some more right there. We have a 160 Belial in a box there. Nothing going on there. Nice to have all this fresh snow, and then you can kind of really see what's going on. And I don't think Well, I know my lynx numbers are pretty low this year. There's not a whole bunch of rabbits. But we got a couple lynx now. We'll be able to have some bait. And then I have one more just random trail set right there with a snare. So we'll go hop across the road over here and we'll go over to the other 330 set and check it out. Rabbit tracks coming up to the 330 set. And it appears to be empty. Nice set. It's caught lynx before. It's a really good spot, but not this year. There's just one random snare in the back if they circle it, and then over here had a Martin Fisher box. And we caught what appeared to be a flying squirrel. They got such soft fur. So yeah. Well, I'll get this guy pulled out of here and we'll carry on to the next spot. I don't know if you guys can tell here or not, but we're burning daylight fast. Probably only got another, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes, and it'll be dark. But it's after 5 o'clock already, so that's a good thing, because we're already gaining quite a bit of daylight again. Well, see you down the road at the other spot. You guys might remember these two spots. I have a pen in here. We built it on camera. And then a pen in that next clump. And then down at the end of the road, there was 5 or so random trail sets. So we'll go in here and check this first pen. I do see some old lynx tracks right there. It's getting pretty dark out. That snare looks good still. They all look good. Been a few rabbits bouncing around in there. And this one on the side. Well, we'll head down to the next one. We'll see you there. Well, we're just up the road 200 yards here now. At this next pen. Pretty quiet in here too by the looks of it. That snare still looks good. That snare's good. That one's a little wonky. 330 looks good. And we have a box over here. And it appears we have a weasel. Well, I'll get him out of the trap and we'll carry on down the road to the last sets. And I do know that there is a lynx in one of the last ones there. We'll see you at the next spot. So we're just up here at the end of the road now. And there's I think 5 or 6 snares in here. But so last night I drove past and I could see the fresh set of lynx tracks, and they went down in there and there was no snare. I couldn't see the snare. So I was like, whoa. And the lynx had walked right through, so there was no snare there. So I went down. I would have pulled the lynx last night, but I didn't have my cutters with me, so I just left it be till now. So I walked down here. My guide sticks are just perfect, but there's no snare. I can't see nothing. And then finally I looked here in the bushes, and I could see my snare cable, and I grabbed it and I could feel it. It went way back over here. Right to there. And I have another lynx right there. So I'll pull him out right now. Oh, that's a big cat too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nice one. We'll go back in here now and have a quick look. There's still a few more snares back in here. And then I have another 330 stump set back here. So you go back in here and here's a seismic line right here. Should be walking a trail on there and leading it back this way, because cats like walking on trails. Yeah. There's another 330 stump set. Another snare there. I should have a snare there, but I don't. I'm gonna have 2 snares here. One here, and one right there. So we'll head on out of here, and I'll give you guys a good look at the furs here. Well, here's our catch for the day. 1 weasel, 1 flying squirrel, 1 rabbit, 2 big lynx, and 3 coyotes. Well, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. That was probably a good 6-7 hours of checking today, and we had a pretty good productive day. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we're gonna go after some wolves and go check the wolf baits and see what happens there. Till then.